Hello, namaste beautiful humans, welcome back to another practice. As you can tell, we are here in the jungle. I am back in India. I have been for the last couple of weeks and just settling into a new place in Goa. It's really lovely to be back and I'm really excited to share some yoga practices with you from here. So we might have the sound of the jungle around us, but I hope you enjoy that. And I just want to share a lovely little energizing morning sequence today. We'll keep it short and sweet. I have longer practices on my online yoga family monthly membership and you can find those details below. But otherwise, just a nice sequence to really wake up the body and get ready for a beautiful day ahead. So first we will start with just finding a little bit of stillness. I really like to close down the eyes and tune in before we get to moving the body. So let's do that together. Make sure you're seated in a nice comfortable position. You can sit like me with your legs crossed. You can sit up on a cushion that will really allow you to lengthen the spine. You can sit on the shins as well. So just see how you're feeling today. And then just begin to close down the eyes here. You can have your palms facing up to receive energy for the day. If you want to ground down into the body, into the earth, palms facing down. And just tune in here, observing how the body is feeling. If you're feeling any points of tension anywhere. Breathing into those sensations. And then bringing your awareness to the mind now. How's the mind? Is it jumping from one thing to the other? Is it worrying about what you have to do today? Or is it feeling pretty calmed and relaxed and present? And don't worry about what it is doing, just observe it. And don't try to change it. Acknowledging and accepting. And then understanding that with our practice and through yoga, we can bring the mind into this present moment and let go of what's been happening even just a few seconds ago. And bringing your hands to heart center now. We'll open today's practice by chanting a single Om together, reminding us that we are on our mats and we have created space and time for ourselves for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Time for connection. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth, and inhaling for Om. Soaking in the primordial sound of Om. The sound before everything and of everything. Namaste. So we shall begin at the top of our mats now. We're going to go through a round of Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. So just coming about 1 foot away from the top of the mat. Bring your hands to your heart center. We'll do the right side and the left side, giving thanks to Surya for its light, its life and wisdom. Inhale, arms reaching up towards the sky. Gaze follows, arch the back slightly, and then exhale, hinging from the hips here. Forward fold, Padastasana. Try and make that connection with the tummy and with the thighs. So if you need to, really bend those knees a lot. Let the upper body be heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms coming to the shins. Lengthen the spine, and then exhale, palms coming down. Big step back with the right foot. You can keep the knee down or keep the knee up, depending on how you're feeling today. Inhale, arms rising up. Cactus the arms if you want to create a little bit more space here. Pull that left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward. Palms come down, stepping back into plank here. Let the heart radiate forward. Engage the glutes, engage the core, press away from the mat. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knees, chest and chin down to the mat for Ashtanga Namaskar. Keeping the elbows tucked in. Untuck the toes on an inhale, slide forward, coming into Cobra. If you like, you can bring the palms wide, coming up onto the fingertips here to create a little bit more space in the upper body. Otherwise, keeping low. So we want our hips and pelvis on the mat here. Exhale, pressing up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. You can walk out your downward facing dog here, move the hips side to side. We're just waking up the body. Inhale, right leg reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, big step up in between the palms. Again, knee down or up. Inhale, arms rising overhead. High lunge here. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward. Palms come down, big step up. Left foot meets the right, forward fold. Reaching those outer glutes up towards the sky here. Letting the upper body be heavy. Inhale, reaching all the way up again. Reaching up, arching the back slightly. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Drop the palms down for a moment. Find a place of stillness and observe. Here, how does your right body feel compared to the left? Notice your heart beating, chest rising and falling. We'll go over to the left side now, bringing the hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, reaching up, looking up, arching the back. Exhale, forward fold. Padastasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms coming down, big step back, this time with the left leg. You can keep the knee down or keep the knee up. Inhale, arms rising up overhead. Pull that right hip crease back slightly. Cactus the arms here if you like. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward and palms come down. Stepping back into plank. Inhale here. Pressing away, shoulders over wrists. You can look just about 1 foot away from the top of the mat. It's a really nice place to look here. Exhale, knees, chest and chin. Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, untucking the toes, sliding forward into Cobra. So we're not coming all the way up. Keep the thighs on the mat. You can bring your shoulders, palms, wide. Shoulders are away from the ears here. Next exhale, releasing. Pressing up and back into downward facing dog. Shoulders are away from the ears here. Legs do not have to be straight or heels touching the mat. You can even bend your knees a lot here. Focus on lengthening the spine. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, big step up in between the palms here. Inhale, arms rising up. Pull that left hip back. Make sure you're not clenching the mat with your toes as well. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward with the upper body, and then the palms come down. Big step up. Right foot meets the left. Forward fold. See what it feels like here, as I mentioned, to really bend those knees a lot. Then clasp the hands behind the thighs or behind the shins. And then exhale, keeping that connection. Lengthen the legs, press those outer glutes up. See if that helps you to lengthen and find a little bit more space here. Next inhale, rising all the way up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Dropping the palms down again. Notice how the body is feeling here. Feel your heart beating again. Energizing the body. And blinking open the eyes. Now, bring the hands on the hips. We're going to take a big step back with that right foot again, coming into a high lunge. Arms reaching up towards the sky. Pull that left hip back. Stay here for a couple of breaths. On your next exhale, we're going to reach forward with the upper body and down, and then lengthen that front leg. So the back heel's off the ground, and the front foot is planted. Rather than focusing on rounding down, we want to focus on pulling that heart center and chest forward. So you can almost use your hands to energetically pull back and pull your upper body forward. If you need to, you can take a little step forward with that back foot. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, bend that back foot. We're going to come all the way up. So your right foot comes to the outside of the left, the right knee comes to the outside of the left foot here for a twist. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, wrap that right palm around the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist. Make sure you're not dropping too far back into that hand, so keeping integrity in the upper body. I like to just stay up on my fingertips here. One more inhale, deep belly breath here. Exhale, release. Bring the palms just down in front of you. Exhale, big press up. We come back to forward fold. Right foot next to the left. Inhale, rounding, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bringing the hands onto the hips again. We'll do the same on the other side. Big step back with that left foot. Bend the right knee, high lunge. Inhale, arms reaching up. Stay here for a few breaths. With every exhale, finding a little bit more stillness, a little bit more strength, staying with the breath. Pull that right hip crease back. Make sure you're not clenching the mat with your toes, and then shoulders are away from the ears here as well. Inhale. Exhale, reaching forward and down. So palms touching the mat. Lengthen that front foot. So back heel is off the mat. Right foot planted. Inhale, lengthen the spine here. And exhale, folding forward. Really pulling that right hip crease back here, breathing into the IT band. Staying with the breath. One more inhale. Exhale, bending that front knee. We're going to take a big step up until that left knee comes to the outside of the right foot. So coming right down into a seat. Inhale, reaching forward, and exhale to twist. So right palm comes behind this time. Just staying up on the fingertips. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist a little bit more. Make sure you're not feeling any tension in the neck. No straining. Deep belly breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Palms coming down in front. Big step up. Forward fold. Inhale, we're going to rise all the way up with the arms. Exhale, hands at heart center. All right, coming all the way down now, we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So however you get there, bring the heels wide. Pull the glutes out slightly, so just finding a really nice and grounded sense with the booty and with the legs. Make sure the toes are flexed, so pointing towards you. And I really encourage you to not have the legs super wide, so just bring them in slightly. Inhale, reaching up. Gaze follows. Reach up like you're climbing a rope here, so really lengthening the spine. And then exhale, reaching forward, 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 forward. Before we go down, we're reaching forward, letting the heart shine forward as well. And then exhale, just letting the palms or hands land wherever they do. So you can come all the way down. You can be here in the palms, onto the forearms. If you're just up here, then that's totally fine. Just continue to focus on lengthening the spine here, engaging the core. Deep, loving, beautiful belly breaths to the hamstrings and to the hips. If you're feeling any tension in the knees, just pull back slightly. One more inhale here. Exhale, rising back up. I'm going to close one leg, so bring the right heel to the inside of the left thigh. Bring that palm behind you. Inhale, and then as you exhale, press those hips forward. Let that left arm reach up and overhead. Really pressing forward with the hips and pelvis here. Exhale, release. We'll do the same on the other side. So opening up the right leg again, closing the left heel, comes to the center, the inside of the right leg. Bring that left palm behind you, inhale. And as you exhale, press those hips forward, rising up, reaching up and overhead. Press those hips forward, pelvis forward. Exhale, release. And then we're just going to close that right foot again, coming back to where we started in a seated position. From here, let's bring the arms wide out and up on an inhale. Gaze follows, exhale, hands through heart center. 2 more times like this. Inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, through center. Inhale, arms wide and up. Exhale, hands through heart center. And I want you to ask yourself here in this moment, what is my inner guidance telling me right now? What is my inner guidance telling me right now? Anything I need to hear? Any words or affirmations? Just listening. Taking the time to connect within and listen to your intuition, to the divine. And then taking a moment of gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll just take a few more moments of stillness here in silence, listening to the birds, listening to any noises you hear around. And then bringing your hands to your third eye in between the eyebrows. And bowing forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this good morning wake up yoga flow. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this lovely scenery. I am very happy to be here. I would, love to hear what you thought of the class. Please give it a thumbs up if you made it this far. I'm really grateful that you're here practicing with me. And comment down below, what did you think? Are there any class requests that you would like me to record for you? I want to hear what you would like so I can create and make these classes and flows for you, as I really love it. I hope you have a really beautiful day ahead and sending you lots of love from Goa in India. Om Namah Shivaya.